It's time for your later date Smackdown review. 24th of June 2022. Review of Smackdown, guys. It's the final show before Forbidden Door. That isn't a doubt a repeat review. That's AEW. Will this channel review it? Probably not. But I mean, if anything shit happens, which I mean that's a guarantee. I don't even know why I said that, to be perfectly honest. If anything shit happens, we'll think about it. You know what I mean? But no, we won't be reviewing. We kick off the show with SmackDown with Sheamus and McIntyre being stripped of their Money in the Bank spots, which in my opinion makes sense. I mean, albeit it's Heyman that's pulling the strings here, but like, why should two guys, because it's a draw, get at it? You know, like, why should both be rewarded when that's what was on the line? You know, don't really get it. But Nakamura then versus, well, I mean, I say that actually, I mean, in the main event, it's those two against the USO'S for a spot in, well, not for a spot, the USO'S aren't, but if they win, they get put back into the match. It's almost like SmackDown has nobody right now, so we just need to do this. But then we have Nakamura being defeated by Sami Zayn, and that's a Money in the Bank qualifier. So Sami Zayn helping the bloodline. Oh, hell yeah. Do we care? Not really. A Luva kick does the business there. New Day commutes, and then get battered by the Viking Raiders. Funny thing in here by Kofi Kingston saying about it's not like we've been doing the same match for 50 weeks straight. It was a funny dig because they literally have been doing that. But then we have a 2-on-1 handicap match. Raquel Gonzalez and Lacey Evans taking on Sonya Deville. 2-on-1 handicap match. And Sonya Deville beats here. I don't really know what they're going for because you know, I mean, albeit she did have Baszler and that other person out there has helped, like, it's just, what are they going for here? It's just not really working, is it? But then, I think one of the best things on the show, and probably one of the best things Natalya has ever done in her fucking career. Natalya has just been cookie cutter, right? Comes out with a Ronda Rousey impersonation with the pram and shit. This was alright. I actually felt Natalya did an alright job here, right? And Rousey, who's been shit since her return, came back and basically just absolutely buried Natalya. Basically said if I had that amount of plastic in my face, I'd like just burying her, man. Oh, constantly going through her about like the most relevant you've ever been, the biggest attempt at a star that you've ever been is actually dressing up as me, and all that stuff. I mean, and then it was actually good verbal sparring from these two, which I never thought Natalya was capable of. Right, it was actually all right. And then, like, the whole fight when the pram was a fucking shit show. It just took away from it. Gunther defeats Ricochet for the Intercontinental title, defends it. Hopefully that's this feud done. Gunther can move on to better things. Shotzi defeats Tamina. The Rock, of course, recently gave Tamina a house. Don't really know why I mentioned that, but that's what happened. And then on an event with Drew McIntyre and Sheamus defeating the USO'S. I mean, the USO'S, main event Jimmy Uso, main event Jey Uso. If they ever won a match, if they honestly ever won a fucking match, I think we've got to look into this. I'm pretty sure they haven't. If we're being perfectly honest, they're absolute fucking dog pish and they couldn't tie their own shoelaces at this point. Kind of teased at a McIntyre Sheamus, like, not a reunion, but, well, maybe a reunion, guys, but I don't really know what else they were going for, like, because Sheamus has got his own faction, but I wouldn't really mind a Drew McIntyre Sheamus faction, but when you look at the options that can be taken for challenging for the fucking world titles, can much really be done is the question at the end of the day. But anyway, guys, leave your thoughts down below, and until next fucking time, peace, bitches. Actually, it's no peace just yet. We have to rate the episode of SmackDown, and as the GTA San Andreas music comes on, but you know what? It was fucking shit. Like, I gave Raw a 3, I gave NXT a 3, SmackDown, for some reason the crowds are always hot for SmackDown, like literally, I don't even know why. They were going ballistic for McIntyre Sheamus against the Usos. A nothing match with basically nothing on, well, I mean, nothing on the line. Like, what I mean is, everyone and their dogs knew that Sheamus and McIntyre were going to win this match. You know, like I know we had that unification title match, but it's very rare in WWE or any wrestling these days where there's a match you feel like, fuck, there's actual stakes on the line here. You know, very, 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 fucking rare, guys. But anyway, I'm going to give it a 2 out of 10. Worst show of the week. Didn't watch Dynamite or Rampage. But until then, peace.